It's only one day now without you by my side. The world feels empty now, the pain builds up inside me. I tried so many times to imagine that you're here. Pretend you're coming back, pretend that you're still near, but it's no use now. You've moved on, but just remember this: you got a piece of my heart. So please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. Another lonely day, another sleepless night. I wonder what you're feeling and who's now by your side. I wish I could have changed the way the story goes, rewrite my life with you, and whisper one more time, amore mio, sei tu. 'Cause it's not easy to move on while I'm still so lost in you. You've got a piece of my heart, so please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. This heart of mine belongs to you. You're so deep inside my soul. When two hearts beat as one, don't ever let go. My love. Baby, just remember this: you've got a piece of my heart. Remember my love. We both cried. And if we go our separate ways, I remember each day you return. One day you'll return. Maybe one day you've got a piece of my heart. So please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go, so never wash away those tears. Each day of my life, one day you'll return, one day you'll return, you stay in my life. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been cool. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
And hello everybody, Giada Valenti in Las Vegas. We made it, the weekend. It's Monday, 2 p.m. here in Las Vegas, sunny Las Vegas. Very windy yesterday. We are back to sunshine today. 5 p.m. for you guys in New York City, 22 in Ireland and England, I know that, and ora 23 in Italia. And good morning to all of you watching from Australia, where it's early in the morning. So how was your weekend, ladies and gentlemen? Well, mine was you would say day off, kind of. I mean, I honestly did not much yesterday, which this is why today I had so much to do. Everything was, when you don't do something for a day, you think you have a day off, but actually then on Monday you have 3 times the stuff to do. It's like they tripled, right? When you do nothing for one day. So last week was a very busy week where we celebrated together the 100th anniversary of the Giada Live last Thursday. And do you remember I had those beautiful videos of all my dear friends that congratulated me? I will post them all because many of you said, oh, I haven't seen it and you don't want to watch the whole video on Giada.live. So I will share them one by one to thank also those, we had Joe Mantegna, Nathan East, David Miller, Daniel Emmett, talking of which, last Friday, Daniel and I did the concert also together. 2 concerts, many of you watch it. It was a live streaming concert. We got amazing response and comments from you, so I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. I don't know if they're watching today, but there are 2 people that I had not thanked the day of the concert, which is Mauricio Emanuel of Maurel Boutique here in Las Vegas. They made the beautiful blouses that I was wearing, the red and the pink. One was pink indeed. It looks a little bit whitish on the video, so I know many of you watch it, and I see Rogers, I reach Richard, Jenny, Mike and Anna Maria, you guys watch it. And the good thing, because we had a little glimpse during the second show, I guess, there were some frozen moments. I think the link stayed there a little bit longer than what they were supposed to be, and we couldn't watch them on a repeat. So I know many of you have been able to watch them and rewatch them. I know Mike and Anna Maria in Long Island, they did. Of course, they were there only for the first 24 hours and then they disappeared. Actually, on Saturday, I also watched Josh Groban with his musical director, who is a dear friend of mine, Tariq Cooney, do the same thing, live streaming from Los Angeles. If you guys have not seen it, it was also great. And it was funny that Josh Groban was having the same issues where, like, are we live? Are we live? That's the good thing, the funny thing. That normally a concert, the curtains open, the band start to play, and we can see the audience and we know we are live. With these live streamings, it goes from silence to silence, and we don't know when the internet is going on, and suddenly we have JJ was in the front to say, now you're live, and we're like, apparently we are live. So, and we saw Josh Groban doing exactly the same, like, I've been told I've been live, which is funny. New world, new way to bring the music to you. Of course, you're gonna see more and more live streaming situations and concerts like the one that you saw me and Daniel and Josh Groban. I'm sure many artists are working on doing exactly the same thing. So good things that you all get very good on the internet to buy your tickets. There were many issues, of course, because we were one of the first actually to embark this kind of adventure. But you guys were a trooper, because I know many of you called and recalled the space to ask how did we do it right, and apparently you guys did it. Should you had some problem with the login and watching the streaming, I've been told that the people from the space, you have to contact the people from the space or contact me or Daniel, and we will try to accommodate whatever issues you may have. But I haven't heard words of complaint. I know that Janet Sessa was afraid that she could not watch it, but I haven't heard from you, Janet, so apparently you were able to watch everything accordingly. I see Sal and Diane Fiorentino over there, and I got to see them actually the day of the concert because they were so nice to deliver food for us to eat on Friday. So thank you, Diane, and Sal for all you did. I didn't see Roger Scallion, but he was also helping us with the food actually the day of the general rehearsal. He arranged food from us from the Chianti restaurant. So thank you for the beautiful Chianti restaurants here in Las Vegas. I've not been to the Chianti restaurants, but as soon as it's safe to go around, I will go there. COVID-19, we all know that we're still in the middle of this turmoil, right? Some states open, almost all states in the United States opened, and some of the COVID-19 numbers are rising up, so we have to be careful, keep wearing masks, keep to the rules of social distancing. If you've seen the concert, I broke sometimes the rules with Daniel. We went a little bit close, but it was just for fun, and we had been together already for 2-3 weeks, so we knew none of the two had COVID-19, so we were sure we would not get it. But don't look at us. stay away from people, don't shake hands, don't hug anybody. Just show love by staying away from everybody. I really want to say that because I want you all safe and healthy. Today it's Monday, is June 29, tomorrow is the 30th and is the end of the month. And you know that July 1st is going to be the new kind of Giada Live with a few days off and the week. And days off will mean that I will have more time to work on other things, you know. This has been an amazing experience to be live with you every day. But of course, I have to make a living and a business out of things. So I'm actually... I got an opportunity that I will start to work actually this afternoon and probably the whole day tomorrow. So I may have to change the live streaming of tomorrow to Wednesday, but I will let you know for sure through the social media. I got the opportunity to do something for a theater in California that will make possible for all of you also to watch that performance. So I will have more details soon. I will have to work on some editings and things this afternoon, so I will make sure to let you know. And if everything goes well, you will be able to watch it July 9 on the social media. And so stay tuned that I will let you know more details about that. So I see all of you. I see also Ibrahim. So we have somebody from Kenya also today. And we know that there is midnight when Giada Live starts at 2 p.m. How is the weather all around the country? I was in contact today with my Italian friends from the winery that we're going to start to have wine starting on Monday, where we be educated about wine, and also with my parents in Venice. They had a beautiful, not beautiful, an horrible storm today. My parents said that the whole garden was upside down, and Giuseppe from the winery, he said indeed that there was quite an heavy storm, which reminded me that yesterday in Las Vegas was very, very windy. We were not able to go outside yesterday for how windy, and sand was all over the air. So I wonder, how was the weather in the rest of the places where you guys are watching? Jenny Darling, where are you watching from? How was your weather this weekend for you? It was very windy here in Las Vegas. We are missing Doug that always gives us the birthday and the events today, because he had an appointment today, a business appointment. You know, the Doug talks about, writes book about celebrity and stars, and today he had an appointment in San Francisco. So Doug is in beautiful, hopefully sunny San Francisco today, and we'll be watching this on repeat. Nevertheless, we are going to start the day with the birthday and event very quickly of today, Monday 29, and stay there, because at the end, I'm going to introduce you a little bit and tell you a little bit more about the beautiful winery that we will have with us, educating us in wine, starting on July the 1st. So I'm going to take you later to Venice. By the way, I have Venice on the back because I am Giada Valenti here in Las Vegas, but I was born and raised in Venice, Italy. La bellissima Venezia, the city with the streets of water. We did several episodes where we will be talking about Venice and the symbols of Venice and many things about Venice. If you have not seen it, you can always go on giada.live and you can watch and rewatch all the episodes. Actually today is 105 episode 104, because we missed yesterday. Yesterday I didn't go live. Did you miss me, by the way? Who was missing me yesterday? So not being out, weather has been horrible, Richard says. So we know Liverpool was horrible. So yesterday we all were at home. Birthday and events of today, very quickly, June 29, Monday. In 1613, the Shakespeare's Globe Theatre in London, England, burns down during the performance of Henry VIII. A theatrical cannon set on fire during the show, and it was completely destroyed. If you were with me, you remember a couple of weeks ago, we said that the original theater was recently rediscovered on the site by archaeological digs. So, tragedy strike. And in 1888, this is a nice thing, the first classical music recording was made to date. And it was a recording of the Handel's Israel in Egypt at a distance of more than 100 yards from the phonograph, recorded from the Crystal Palace in London. The conductor was Sir August Mans, and conducting an orchestra, listen to this, of 500 musicians and a choir of over 4,000 voices in front of an audience of 24,000 people. You can still find a recording, a very bad recording on YouTube. And yesterday I was listening, and did you show the picture, JJ? No. Jejo will show you the picture, was kind of an amazing things. That's basically how they recorded. You can see the audience and you can see how far away was that it was recorded with a cylinder recording. I don't know much about technique, but apparently it was very innovative. It was 1888. Go on YouTube and Google it and you will listen to the music. And in 2007, Celtic singer Enya, one of my favorites, received an honorary doctorate from the National University of Ireland, Gateway. I really like her music. It's very soothing and very, very dreamy. 1534, Jacques Cartier discovered Prince Edward Island in Canada. I must say that I have never heard of this, so I want to thank Doug for this one. He called it a little culture corner. It's apparently, they wrote books about this beautiful place, the Prince Edward Island, that tells the story of a young Anne growing up in this enchanted place, Anne Green Gables. I'm sure you guys in the United States all know all about it, because apparently you guys need to read the books at school, and they've made many movies and television series about it. And Doug and Susie, they said that they were so moved by those books that they made a visit to this place. And here are some beautiful pictures here are the books, apparently many books of them. Anna Green Gables. Are you guys familiar with those books? Please let me know. And here are some beautiful, look how many movies and pictures and series they made about it, even cartoons. Apparently it's very popular. And there are also pictures here that show the place is amazingly beautiful. So do you guys have books that have inspired you to travel some places? I haven't, but I will read this one because it's something that looks so romantic. So, birthday of the day, 1861, William James Mayo, American surgeon and co-founder of the Mayo Clinic in Minnesota, perhaps the finest and most innovative medical facility in the United States, was born in Le Sueur, Minnesota. There he is. The incredible documentary on the Mayo Clinic is available on Netflix. I've seen it and I suggest everybody to watch it. So, that's a happy birthday to Mr. Mayo. And today, 1901, Nelson Eddy, the American baritone and actor who famously starred in the film with Janet MacDonald, there in the pictures with him, that we celebrated a few weeks ago, was born in Providence, Rhode Island, where we had also a quick hello during the 100th episode from Rhode Island from designer Randolph Duke and Sandra. They were on a beach in Rhode Island, probably when Nelson Eddy was born. So, 1910, Frank Loesser, the American songwriter and composer who plays like Guys and Dolls, and the songs like Baby It's Cold Outside, yeah, very controversial apparently, we don't know why, was born today in New York City. And in 1919, Slim Pickens, the American rodeo performer and actor who starred in many films, including comedies like Blazing Saddlers and Doctor Strange Love, was born today in Kingsburg, California. And the picture that JJ showed was him in the movie Strange Love, apparently, where he's riding in an atomic bomb in the same way he would ride a horse. Very funny. I've never seen none of his movie, but now I have something to discover. 1924, Flo Sandin, the Italian singer who won the Sanremo Music Festival, we go to Italy, by singing Viale d'autunno, who is very popular in Italy, was born in Vicenza, Italy, not far away from all the wineries are. And she's also credited by discovering one of the greatest singers of Italy, one of my idol, Mina. If you watch the concert close to you with Daniel Emmett last Friday, I have sang one of the song of Mina, Volevo scriverti da tanto. It's a beautiful song, so hopefully you have watched it, and so you know her music is spectacular. 1925, Cara Williams is born in Brooklyn, New York, and turns today 95 years young, I would say. Doug had the opportunity to meet her. You know, Doug always writes this biography, and he said that she was very charming. She has worked with all the greatest actors, one of James' favorites of Doug, James Cagney, and Doug said she was impressively beautiful and nice. And we have a picture actually with Doug and her right now. Look how beautiful she looks. She is 95 years old, probably 94 when that picture was taken. Looks very beautiful. 1943, somebody I never heard about it, Little Eva, who is most famous for a #1 song of 1962, The Locomotion, was born in Belhaven, North Carolina. Do you know her? Are you guys familiar with her? I will have to Google and listen to the song. So, Little Eva. 1944, Gary Bursey is born in Baytown, Texas, and turns today 76 years old. There in that picture is when he was playing Buddy Holly in the famous movie that gained him an Academy Award. I've seen that movie. And in 1948, this is a fun birthday of today, Freddie Grandy, American actor from The Love Boat, but also politician, apparently is a USA House representative from Iowa, was born in Sioux City in Iowa. While Fred is currently performing in plays with folks like Katy Garver, that was my guest a couple of weeks ago, he will always be remembered for the series The Love Boat. While the show may not been the greatest, Doug is saying, he gave all of the forgotten movie stars of golden age of Hollywood a place to perform again and introduce them to an entirely new generation. And Doug, you may not know, but actually our JJ here, a super young JJ, worked at the Love Boat when they were, he was doing a movie school, and he was working on Love Boat while they were filming in Amsterdam, and he was actually also an extra in one of the episodes. They needed a young man that could fit a t-shirt with written Denmark. They have to fake like they were in Denmark for the opening of something, so they had JJ walk on the deck of the boat. And actually it was the episode with George Kennedy, which the actor George Kennedy, with JJ has had the pleasure to meet. So if you guys watch a repeat of The Love Boat, when you see the episode with some opening scene in Denmark, you may be able to spot JJ. You let me know. We actually tried to find it. We couldn't find it, otherwise I would have played it for you. And in 1961, Sharon Lawrence is born in Charlotte, North Carolina, and turns 59 years young today. She's best known for a Emmy Award-nominated performance of NYPD Blue. Beautiful lady. And two singers of the day's birthday, 1978, Nicole Scherzinger is born in Honolulu, Hawaii, and turns 42 years old. She's, of course, the lead singer of the Pussycat Dolls. She also was in one PBS special with my friend Andrea Bocelli. And apparently Doug loves to dance. She said she's an impressive dancing, as she did a very beautiful dance scene on Dancing with the Star. And another beautiful singer and dancer today, last birthday of the day, 1980, Katherine Jenkins. She's born in Neath, Wales, and turns today 40 years old. Mezzo-soprano singer. Apparently she's also an amazing dancer, because she was also in one of the Dancing with the Star. And she's wearing a dress that is very similar, if not identical, to the one I wore when I performed for in Washington. The national anthem in front of, at the time, President Barack Obama. Blue dress that remind me like that. When we had Adriana Trigiani as my guest, she was talking about me wearing the gown. It was a similar gown to that one. You can go back, actually, now that I think about it, to one of the Giada live concert. And the one that we did, I think, faking that we were at Carnegie Home, as I said, and I was wearing that blue dress. So up to you to spot it and watch it again. So thank you, Doug, for all the birthday and events of the day. Today, June 29, tomorrow, June 30, and we're going to have then July. We are going to be continuing the traditional Giada Live with a couple of days off, so I can work on other things. I told you, music and some other things I'm working on. And we're going to have wine when we're going to have the cooking classes, the cooking demos on Saturday. We are going to have some wines that will go well with it, and every week we will learn something from wine. The winery of dear friends of mine that are so generously agreed to be part of the Giada Life is a winery called Casa Paladin. They are actually not far away from where I was born and raised. Every time I'm going, when I'm in Italy, then I'm going from the house of my parents to go to the airport in Venice, we pass to this winery called Bosco del Merlo. Every time, I never actually went inside, but now they're going to be part of our Giada Life. So next time I'm going to be in Italy, hopefully you're going to be with me, and we are going to see them. So before we embark this adventure starting this week with the wines, they sent me some beautiful videos where you can see where the wine is coming from and what the wine is. It's in Italian, but there are English subtitles. So here, let's go to Italy for a second, to Casa Paladin.
vino è cultura, espressione materiale, tangibile, godibile di saperi tecnici, storici, agricoli, paesaggistici e anche architettonici. Il concetto del buono che caratterizza il vino si lega al concetto del bello dei luoghi in cui il vino nasce e si trasforma, cioè le vigne e le cantine. I vini di Casa Paladin nascono da terreni tenaci, da uomini che hanno nel cuore la capacità di saper ascoltare la natura, da lunghe esperienze e da grandi passioni. Con questo impegno, Casa Paladin vuole essere ambasciatore del territorio e della produzione del vino italiano nel mondo. 2 uomini alla guida, ma più di 50 persone che sono Casa Paladin.
So those are many wineries. So Casa Paladin, as you have seen, they have different brands. They have Paladin, Bosco del Merno, Castelvenchi, Castel Bonomi. They are so in the region of Veneto, so where I'm from, real outside Venice, and then they are a little bit more in the center between Milan, the Lago di Iseo I showed you last week, and also in Tuscany. So while we were presenting the wine, because I don't know much about wine, but apparently the weather and the ground gives a taste to the wine. So we're going to learn more about all of this. I was speaking this morning with my friend Giuseppe, of course, of Casa Paladin, and he said that he's been sending some wine. So I will be tasting some wine and I will let you know how it tastes like. It's going to be funny because I don't know much about wine. So, but as I said, I'm honest about that. We're going to have also some expert that will guide us. So if you guys are interested in wines, then I will also have some links where you guys can buy the wine. And when we do the cooking demos on a Saturday, I know you like the cooking demos, you will be able to buy this wine or similar wines because I mean, I know the wine of Italy are the best, but there are so many brands and things. So it's going to be interesting. The wine in the Veneto is great. That's what Sally said. Yes, but that's also what people from the Tuscany region will say. People from Tuscany will say our are the best. My grandfather was from the Piedmont region where they have also some wine. And it's funny because every region apparently, because of the ground, the wines have different tastes. So we will learn more about the wines, and then you guys can buy wine and get drunk at home after watching Giada live. So today is Monday, June 29. As I said, I will be keep this thing short as I will be working on some video editing for something that will be made possible for you to watch also in a couple of days on YouTube if I'm well informed. Please continue to like my Facebook page and to share, and sharing this YouTube page. This is the sign for YouTube. We're trying to move the whole show Giada Live in the future in YouTube, so we are going to be able to also have some music. I know you missed the singing. Giada Valenti here from Las Vegas, but of course you can hear from my accent. Sono nata e cresciuta a Venezia, born and raised in Italy, in Venice. If you have nothing to do tonight and you want to have some fun, please watch my friend Jim Caruso. He was my guest a couple of weeks ago. He does on YouTube this show called the Jim Caruso Pajama Cast Party, which, by the way, I'm going to be guest also next week, I think July the 9th. I'm going to be part of it. It's normally they do it from the Berlin in New York City. It's an open mic with all famous and successful and famous singers from Broadway and all kind of famous singers. Donny Osmond is there, Michael Feinstein is there, along Liza Minnelli, because we know Jim Caruso's best friend is Liza Minnelli. So you never know who is going to appear on the Caruso Cast Party, and it's the same thing for the live streaming from YouTube that he does from home. Please continue also to share and like all this page here on YouTube. I always say, if you want to leave a comment, I see that many of you are writing and leaving love on the chat. If you want to write something that you want me to answer back to you, please make sure that you go back to the video, you like the video, and you write the comments underneath the video. Please do that. I see many of you are not doing that, and then you write on the chat and I cannot get to see what it is. So if you want to see all the old episode, 105 episodes that we have done so far, go on giada.live. I want to thank again everybody who has been with me every day. I see many of you. I see also Nicolas Bueno appearing for the first time. Thank you, Nicolas. I think you're watching from South America. I see Olivia, Richard, Virginia. I know you're watching from Michigan. So all of you that were with me, part of the Circle of Love, I'm so grateful to you. Please continue to share the news that we are going live with this Giada Live. We need to enlarge this community, and month of July is gonna be an interesting month. Less episode, but we're trying to make it more entertaining for you and see if I can squeeze in a song or two like we did in the past. I know you guys love the music, so as of now, it looks like I will be going on Wednesday, so not tomorrow, but Wednesday at 2, because I need to finish it. All depends how fast I'm going to be in preparing these things I'm preparing for you to watch together with JJ. So if you don't see me, I'm going to put on Facebook. If it's not tomorrow, you're going to see me on Wednesday, and my guest is going to be Dreamer Denver. You're gonna learn everything about this amazing person, that she was married, of course, with Mr. Denver from the Gallinger Island. I know you guys watched that series, all new for me, but please stay tuned. I send you love, and please stay safe. As I said, COVID-19 is not over, so I know we can move around, but let's keep the social distance, the mask, and cleaning the hands as often as possible. So stay home, and I will be seeing you on Wednesday at 2 p.m. Las Vegas time, same place. And what can I say? Ci vediamo, so non domani, ma il giorno dopodomani. Ci vediamo mercoledì. I'm gonna see you on Wednesday. Stay safe, stay blessed. I love you guys, and ci vediamo mercoledì. I see you on Wednesday.
Dankeschön, dear old Dankeschön. Thank you for seeing me again. Though I'm here in my solitude, I know you are there, and in my heart I smile again. And so I sing here in my solitude, waiting to see you, same time, same place, and I can't wait to say again, Dankeschön, 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 dear old Auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow. A domani.